On my YouTube channel, Begin Sewing with Chi, you don't need to be a professional to fix your zip. Okay, so this is our zip, zipping properly, zipping very well. Our zip is zipping, guys. Our zip is zipping, guys. So this is our zip, and this is what we are going to do. This zip will be fixed in 10 minutes. Anything more than 10 minutes, you were just joking. Okay, this is our zip. This is our zip. This is our zip. Anything short of more than 10 minutes, guys, you were joking. You should be able to fix this zip in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. Now, can easy. Easy, but God is on our side. Okay, this is our zip, our professional zip. Anytime you're making your trouser, feel free to make it with confidence. Nothing they happen. Okay, then when you are done making it, you fix your band. The next tutorial will be on how to fix band, but guys, let's go into this tutorial to fix our zip. Okay, hi beautiful people. Hi, today I'm going to be teaching us how to fix our zip, trouser zip, like a professional. Please remember that I said you have to always learn to iron your cloth. This is our fabric, this is our illustration trouser, don't forget. Trouser, do not forget that. So this is our front pattern, because that's where we are going to be placing our trouser. Then this is the curve. This is our front pattern. Okay, this is the curve where we are supposed to place the zip. I'm deciding to use this material in all my trousers illustrations so that you will understand what's going on. I don't want to change material. Okay, so after doing this tutorial, I'll still lose it and use it for another tutorial. I want you to know that all these things, you couple it in one trouser, and it's very simple, guys. Very, very simple. Very simple, don't forget. So this is where we'll be placing our zip. Okay, this is our zip. I decided to use a contrasting color so that we can always see clearly. This is our zip. Then another thing we are using is the materials we are going to use to form the flap. Okay, the materials we are going to be using to form the flap, this is one of it, and it's measured 4 inches by 7 inches. 4 inches this way by 7 inches, but the 4 inches you are going to put it on fold. This is one side of the zip. This is going to be on one side. When I get to the sewing machine, I'll be showing us. Then another side of the front pattern, we carry this one, and this one is measures 2 inches by 7. Okay, this one is 4 inches by 7. On fold, it's now 2 inches by 7, but the other side will be just 2 inches by 7, no folding, just flat. Now the next material we'll be needing is this. Okay, this material is a pattern for curving on the zip area. Now this example of a trouser. Okay, this is an example of a trouser. Now this material we are seeing here is what we are going to use and place so as to be able to guide our sewing. We'll place it on this material when we are done, so that it will help us to make this line to top stitch on this zip here and get a perfect measurement. So there's no two ways about it. It's not like you're supposed to be a professional before you can get it accurately. Everybody does it. This is exactly what those professionals do. They have this material to be able to guide their hand. Okay, so let's go to the sewing machine now. I'll be using the local manual machine. I won't be using the industrial machine. Reason being that I want you to understand that your perfect finishing is not about the machine you use. It's about your art. It's about your capacity. Okay, so let's go right into the tutorial. Okay, welcome beautiful people. Okay, so this is our front pattern. This is our front pattern. You open it up this way. You open it up this way, right? Are we seeing? We open it up this way. Now this is where we are going to be fixing it. Now we keep this aside and we are working on this one. The first thing we are has a curve now. This is our seam allowance. We place this way. We'll place this way, but please, because of our time and our data, I don't like showing us the weaving. Okay, just know that whatever you are sewing, please weave the edges. But this is our illustration, is a rough work. We'll still be working on my main fabric, so we can see this is our illustration trouser. Do not forget. So we take it to the sewing machine and we sew from here. We sew from here to here. Okay, the breeze is much because I'm outside, but then we can manage. We sew from this side to this side. Okay, so let's look at the sewing machine now. So we take it to the sewing machine and we sew on 1/4 inch. Okay, we turn it this way and we top stitch. We top stitch on it. I'm using a contrasting color of thread so that we have turned it and we have top stitched. A simple ABC method of fixing our zip. So this is the zip we are fixing. Now we are going to turn it this way. Just look at my hand, follow what I'm doing, and you get it exactly the way I'm getting it. Now this is our zip. You turn it, hold it this way, you turn it to the back. Now you place it this way. Okay, you place it this way. As you turn it, you place it this way on your material, so that this and this, the right side facing right side. Okay, this way. Now when you place this way, make sure that this line that you stitched on is lapping the ending of this line of the zip. Okay, now when you do that, you will now sew on this side. Remember, let this line be like this. Okay, place it like this, like so. When you place it like so, make sure it's well aligned, then you sew on this side. Now take it to the machine and sew on that side. You don't have to be a professional to do this, guys. You don't have to be a professional to do this. Are we seeing now? Okay, are we seeing? Are we seeing? So when you are done sewing on that line, you turn this way on top, you turn it this way, you turn it this way. Okay, you turn it this way so that the zip is not showing. Here I will prefer that you iron, but because of our time, I won't be doing the ironing. Now this is where this pattern comes into play. Okay, this pattern is what to use to guide your hand, to be able to guide your hand while sewing, top stitching on the zip. Okay, okay, so watch what I'm doing very well to guide our hand. Okay, I'm not going to sew on this pattern. I will be sewing by this side. Okay, so let's go. Okay, we sew it down now. Okay, on getting to this place, be conversant of here. Okay, be conversant of here. Now when you get to this place, where the zip has this hook, you fold this one up, one leg of it up. You will not sew on one leg, you will only sew on one of the legs, this particular one, but don't sew on this one. Okay, so align it properly. Okay, remember you are not sewing on the pattern, you are just using the pattern as a guide. Gently, when you get there, gently, so that you can curve your hand gently. Then remember I said do not sew on one leg. So now I'm going to fold this one leg up. I'll fold it up this way. Okay, I'll fold it up that way, bring it down again. Okay, so we are now left with one leg of the zip underneath. So we go gently, 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 and we are done. Guys, what else do you want to sew on a trouser flap? Remember, I'm using the thread so that you can see clearly. Now we are done with this one. Remember that we only sewed one leg, we did not sew one leg. Okay, now we are done with this. You remember the other side of the flap that was placed on fold? You remember? Now you are going to keep it this way. You are going to keep it this way. You are going to put it underneath. Please watch my hand carefully. If you watch my hand, you will not make mistake. Remember that we did not sew one leg of the zip, we only sewed one leg, right? Now this particular one that was on fold, look at it. You bend it the way it was. Please go, remember to always weave your the edges of your fabric. It looks nicer that way. Now this is the zip we have been working on. This is what we have been working on, right? It's just an ABC of how to fix your zip, and this is a professional way. At the end of the day, it comes out with a professional touch. Now this is, you see how we folded it. This is the other side of the flap folded together. Just place this zip on it, place this one on it, and you sew. Make sure the two flap ended the same place. These two, the one underneath, that it ended the same place, and you sew. Place this zip. We are concentrating on this side of the zip. It's going to be left open. We are taking it to the sewing machine and we are going to sew like so. Okay, we are going to sew on this line, on this line, on the edge, anywhere you like, on the edge. Choose anyhow you like. Okay, children of God, yes, children of God, yes, shout hallelujah to the anyhow you like. So that is how you are going to sew this one, anyhow you like. So just sew on this to tack this side down. Now we are going to the sewing machine. Okay, we are done sewing the other side of the flap. Look at it. We'll go over to the next step. We are now going over to the other side of the front pattern. Okay, this is the front. We are now going over to the other side. Now, to make sure that you folded in the same measurement, you use the iron to fold in the seam allowance. I already done that here. Okay, so now after you are done with all this fixing of the flap together here, you mark where this one ended. Okay, you mark it properly, because that is where you are going to be placing your other front pattern. This is the, you know, we have been working on just one side of the front pattern, so this is the other side of the front pattern. Okay, so now we place our pattern like so, sew on it. Don't worry about the down part, worry only about this area. Okay, so you make sure you place it on where you marked, so that this side of the front pattern and this side will be on the same level. That's the essence of marking it. After you are done with all these ones, just mark where this one ended, and I've done my marking. Now you place this one to make sure it starts from there, take it to the sewing machine and you sew. Okay, so we have sewn it down, so you can see we have attached it. Okay, you turn it over this way, you turn it over this way. This is what we have been working on ever since. This is what you have been working on. Now you turn it over this way, this particular one. Okay, you place it like so. Then this particular side, you fold it with the same 2.5 each you have been sewing with, and you stitch it down. Okay, so let's do that now. Okay, so after joining the done sewing the down part now of the zip, the down inner part of the zip, then we flip this front pattern this way. We flip it this way, After we are done flipping it this way, you see this one, okay, you see this one now, and you see this one, just leave it the way it is. Leave it the way it is and stitch just a little here, just a little, to tack the two down. Now that's what we are going to be doing now. Just tack it a little down to hold each other. Tack it down. Okay. Then we trim out all the excess thread. Okay. That's all. You can see our zip is perfectly formed. You can see our zip is perfectly formed. You can see. Guys, just follow what I have shown you. Follow what I have shown you, and that is all. Remember, this was where we put our pocket yesterday, but I've loosed it because I had to do this tutorial on this zip. Now this area, you just trim out the excess zip. Okay, just trim out the excess zip. So this area now is where we are going to be fixing our band. So the next tutorial will be on how to fix our band and make perfect belt hold. Okay, and how to make perfect belt hold. This is where we are going to be fixing our band. Now you can see that our zip is well formed. This is our zip, well formed. This is our zip, well formed. I'm trying to dodge the camera so that the camera won't be shaking, guys. Okay, I'm trying to dodge the camera so it won't be shaking. Okay, so this is our zip, well formed. Guys, another thing, when you're making for a customer, please invest in original zip. Stop using 10 naira zip to fix your customer's trouser. Okay, so guys, we are done with our zip tutorial. See you guys in the next illustration.